Every morning, a silent battle begins inside your mind. Before you even leave your bed, stress creeps in. Notifications demand your attention. Old worries return. Self-doubt whispers. And without realizing it, you've already surrendered control of your day. Most people don't lose their day in the afternoon. They lose it in the first 30 minutes after waking up. Your mood, your focus, your discipline, set not by intention, but by habit. And if your mornings are chaotic, your mind becomes reactive, scattered, and easy to control by circumstances and other people. But what if your morning could become your greatest source of power? For centuries, Stoic thinkers trained their minds at dawn, fortifying their thoughts before facing the world. Hello, everyone. In this episode of Stoic Hypnosis, you'll discover 13 powerful morning practices that will help you master your mind, control your emotions, and take command of your entire day. Stay with me, because the way you start your morning determines who controls your life. Now, let's get started. Practice 1. Wake up without surrendering your mind. The first battle of your day begins the moment you wake up. Most people lose it instantly, reaching for their phones, flooding their minds with noise, stress, and other people's priorities. In seconds, their calm is gone. The Stoic way is different. When you wake up, remain still for a moment. Breathe slowly. Become aware of your thoughts before the world enters your mind. Remind yourself, today I will meet distractions, negativity, and challenges, and I will respond with calm and discipline. This simple act transforms you from reactive to intentional. You're no longer pulled by impulses, but guided by purpose. Your phone can wait. The world can wait. The first voice you should hear each morning is your own. Calm, clear, and in command. Practice 2. Visualize the day with Stoic clarity. Before the day begins, see it clearly in your mind. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, mentally preparing for challenges before they happened. Not to feel anxious, but to feel ready. Imagine delays, criticism, misunderstandings, pressure. Then visualize yourself responding with patience, composure, and strength. When difficulties arrive, as they always do, they will not shock or control you. You have already faced them in your mind and chosen your response. This practice replaces fear with readiness and frustration with control. You stop expecting a perfect day and start preparing for a meaningful one. Ask yourself each morning, what might test me today, and how will my best self respond? A prepared mind is a calm mind, and a calm mind is a powerful one. Practice 3. Define your character for the days. Most people wake up thinking about what they have to do. The Stoic begins by deciding who they will be. Before stepping into your responsibilities, choose your character deliberately. Calm under pressure, patient with others, disciplined in action, honest in speech, resilient in difficulty. Marcus Aurelius began his mornings reminding himself of the virtues he would embody, not the outcomes he would chase. Because while events are uncertain, your character is always within your control. Say it clearly to yourself. Today, I will be calm. I will be focused. I will act with integrity, no matter what happens. This decision becomes your internal compass. When emotions rise or situations become chaotic, you return to the person you chose to be. Your day is not shaped by circumstances, but by the character you commit to at dawn. Practice 4. Strengthen the mind through morning. Discipline. Comfort in the morning weakens the will for the rest of the day. The Stoics understood that small acts of discipline at dawn create momentum for mental strength. Make your bed with intention. Take a cold or cool shower. Stretch, breathe deeply, or sit in silent reflection. These are not just routines. They are declarations of control. You are telling your mind, I act by choice, not by mood. When you begin the day by doing what is slightly uncomfortable, yet beneficial, you build resilience before the world tests you. Procrastination weakens. Clarity strengthens. Self-respect grows. Discipline is contagious. Start with one deliberate act, and the rest of your day begins to align with it. Win the first small battle of the morning, and you shift the odds of the entire day in your favor. Before we continue, which of these morning practices do you need the most right now? Waking up with intention, visualizing your day, defining your character, or building discipline through action? Take a moment to reflect, then share your answer in the comments. Your insight may inspire someone else to take control of their mornings and their life. And if this video is helping you strengthen your mind and start your day with purpose, subscribe to Stoic Hypnosis to support the channel and stay connected with deeper Stoic wisdom and mental mastery. Now, let's continue. Practice 5. Guard your mind from morning negativity. The first information you consume in the morning shapes the emotional tone of your entire day. News filled with fear, social media comparisons, and urgent messages pull your mind into anxiety, envy, and reactivity before your day even begins. The Stoics were careful about what they allowed into their minds. They understood that attention is power, and whatever captures it first sets the direction of your thoughts and emotions. Protect your first hour. Avoid news, social media, and unnecessary communication. Instead, choose silence, reflection, journaling, or uplifting philosophy that strengthens your character. Ask yourself, is this feeding my clarity or my chaos? When you guard your mind in the morning, you move through the day with stability and intention, calm, focused, and far less vulnerable to emotional disturbances. Practice 6. Practice gratitude with Stoic awareness. Gratitude in Stoicism is not blind optimism. It is clear awareness of how fragile and temporary everything is. Your health, your relationships, your opportunities, none are guaranteed. Each morning, consciously acknowledge what you still have: your breath, your ability to think, your chance to act with purpose today. The Stoics strengthened gratitude by remembering that all of this could one day be gone. This is not meant to create fear, but appreciation and emotional stability. When you value what you have, you become less reactive to what you lack. Complaints weaken. Contentment grows. Say to yourself, I have enough to act well today. A grateful mind is harder to provoke, harder to discourage, and far more resilient in the face of daily frustrations. Practice 7. Focus on your top priority with relentless clarity. A scattered morning creates a scattered mind. When you begin your day reacting to everything, you lose control of what truly matters. The Stoic approach is ruthless clarity. Identify the single most important task that aligns with your values and long-term goals. Before the noise of the day takes over, decide, if I accomplish only one meaningful thing today, this will be it. Write it down. Start it early. Protect it from distractions. This practice builds discipline, reduces overwhelm, and creates a powerful sense of progress and control. Emotional chaos often comes from feeling busy but ineffective. Clarity dissolves that chaos. Practice 8. Rehearse emotional composure. Before stepping fully into the world, mentally rehearse your composure. Imagine difficult conversations, unexpected problems, criticism, or disrespect. Then visualize yourself responding with calm, patience, and quiet confidence. This stoic technique prepares your nervous system for pressure. When challenges arise, they feel familiar rather than threatening. You respond with intention instead of impulse. Remind yourself, nothing that happens today has the power to control my character unless I allow it. This daily rehearsal builds emotional immunity. Anger softens, anxiety loosens, confidence steadies. By the time real challenges appear, your mind has already chosen calm, and a mind that practices composure in advance is rarely shaken in reality. Practice 9. Embrace discomfort. Early. Most people structure their mornings around comfort, snoozing alarms, lingering in bed, avoiding effort. The Stoic chooses the opposite. By embracing small discomforts early, waking up on time, exercising, taking a cold shower, or starting a difficult task, you train your mind to accept challenge without resistance. This early victory sends a powerful message. I am stronger than my impulses. When you prove to yourself that you can act despite discomfort, emotional resilience grows naturally. The rest of the day feels lighter because you've already faced resistance and prevailed. Stress becomes more manageable. Procrastination weakens. Discomfort is not your enemy, it is your training ground. Face it early, and you carry quiet confidence with you for the rest of the day. Practice 10. Speak to yourself. Like a Stoic. Your inner dialogue shapes your emotional reality. If your morning thoughts are rushed, negative, or self-critical, your emotions will mirror that tone throughout the day. The Stoics practice deliberate self-talk, calm, rational, and grounded in truth. Instead of thinking, I can't handle today, you say, whatever happens today, I can meet it with reason and discipline. Instead of fearing problems, you frame them as opportunities to practice virtue. Take a minute each morning to speak strength into your mind. I will remain calm. I will act with clarity. I will not be ruled by emotion. This is not empty affirmation. It is mental conditioning. Over time, your inner voice becomes a steady guide rather than a source of anxiety. And when your inner voice is stable, your emotions follow. Practice 11. Limit. Decisions to preserve. Mental strength. Every decision you make consumes mental energy. When your morning is filled with trivial choices, what to wear, what to eat, what to do first, you drain the clarity needed for important decisions later. The Stoics valued simplicity and routine because they preserved mental strength for what truly mattered, character and wise judgment. By standardizing parts of your morning, your wake-up time, clothing, breakfast, and initial routine, you reduce decision fatigue and protect your focus. A simplified morning creates a composed mind. Instead of feeling rushed or scattered, you move with calm efficiency and intention. The goal is not rigidity, but clarity. Fewer trivial choices mean more mental power for meaningful challenges. A disciplined routine in the morning becomes emotional stability throughout the day. Practice 12. Set a Stoic intention for service and virtue. The Stoics believed that each day is an opportunity to live with virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. In the morning, they reminded themselves that their purpose was not merely to be productive, but to be good. Set a clear intention. Today, I will be patient with difficult people, fair in my actions, honest in my words, and disciplined in my choices. This shifts your focus from chasing outcomes to embodying character. When your goal is virtue rather than validation, Criticism loses its sting, and obstacles become opportunities to practice excellence. You stop asking, "Is this going my way?" and start asking, "Am I acting with integrity?" This mindset anchors your emotions in purpose rather than circumstance, and a person guided by virtue remains steady no matter how the day unfolds. Practice 13. Begin the day with stillness and self-command. Before fully engaging with the world, spend a few minutes in stillness through meditation, deep breathing, your prayer, or silent reflection. This is where you gather your thoughts, steady your emotions, and establish inner command. In this quiet space, observe your mind without judgment. Let anxious thoughts settle. Slow your breathing. Feel the separation between you, the observer, and your thoughts and emotions. This practice reminds you of a powerful truth. You're not your impulses, your worries, or your moods. You're the one who can guide them. Starting the day in stillness creates a calm center you can return to at any moment. When stress rises, you remember that inner silence, and composure returns more easily. Master your mind in the morning, and the world will struggle to disturb you for the rest of the day. Conclusion: your mornings are not just the beginning of your day, they are the blueprint of your life. Every thought you allow, every habit you repeat, and every choice you make at dawn quietly shapes your focus, your emotions, and your destiny. Most people drift into their days unconsciously, reacting to noise, pressure, and emotion. But by practicing these 13 stoic morning disciplines, you step into a different path, one of clarity, control, and quiet strength. You no longer wait for the world to be calm. You become the calm within it. Over time, your mornings stop feeling rushed and scattered, and begin to feel intentional and powerful. And when your mornings are mastered, your days become directed, your emotions become steady, and your life begins to move with purpose instead of pressure. The deeper lesson is this: you don't need to control everything that happens, only how you prepare your mind to meet it. Start small. Choose just one morning practice, perhaps a moment of stillness, visualizing your day, or avoiding your phone for the first 30 minutes. Practice it consistently, and let that single act of discipline reshape the rest of your day. Mastery of life begins with mastery of the morning. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Stoic Hypnosis to support the channel and help us continue creating deep, powerful content that strengthens your mind and sharpens your character. And now, step into your next morning with intention, discipline, and calm authority. Thank you for taking the time to watch until the end of the video. See you in the next videos.